Hey everyone, Victor is here, and welcome back to Synthesis Sunday, where we discuss interesting synthesis to help you build your synthetic skills. In this video, I want to talk about this transformation where we are starting with a simple benzene molecule and we end up with this para-substituted aromatic amide. So if you want to work through this synthesis on your own first, pause this video because I am going to jump into my preliminary analysis right now. Okay, so the first thing that jumps at me right away is this amide over here. This functional group is pretty easy to assemble via a simple acyl substitution reaction, so there is nothing really to discuss about this one. Now, when it comes to this nitrogen on the aromatic ring here, well, that is going to be a little bit trickier. Naturally, it should be some sort of amine, but we cannot easily add NH2 group to our aromatic ring, so instead what we are going to do, we are going to make this nitrogen by reducing the corresponding nitro compound instead, which is fairly easy to make. Alright, so moving on, I have this aromatic ether over here, and while there are a few different ways how we could potentially put it all together, probably the easiest way is going to be via the nucleophilic aromatic substitution reaction, while we do have an electron withdrawing group in our molecule, which is the nitro group that we have discussed a moment ago. And so with all this in mind, let's put our synthesis together. First, I am going to do a simple halogenation reaction here, giving me the chlorobenzene molecule. Next, since the chlorine is an orthopara director, we can go ahead and do our nitration reaction here right away, and we are going to end up with the nitro group in the para position right across from this chlorine in our aromatic molecule. This is extremely convenient for us because now we can go ahead and do our nucleophilic aromatic substitution right away, where the chlorine is going to be replaced by our ethoxy group, giving us our para-substituted ethoxy nitrobenzene. Now, at this point, we no longer need our nitro group, so we are going to reduce it by using one of the million ways available to us. We can do it by using the iron and acid, or maybe Clemmensen style reduction, or reduction with complex hydrides, or maybe even a reduction with hydrogen on the heterogeneous catalyst, if you have the right equipment for it, of course. It doesn't really matter how we do the reduction, but what does matter is that at the end of the reduction we are going to get our amine as a result. And from this point, the only thing that is left for us is to do the acyl substitution, so I'm going to bring my acyl chloride, some base to neutralize HCl, and we get our product. Easy peasy. Now, next time I want to go over this synthesis over here. Do you have any ideas how to make this happen? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe for more organic chemistry fun stuff. Check out this video next, and I'll see you next time.